Hey everyone, today I will be steaming a piece of wood and then bending it. This is my steam box. I got propane tank, I got a pot full of water, and I got a piece of duct leading to this piece of 4-inch PVC pipe. Over here is the end of it, and inside I have these wires here to suspend that piece of wood, and hopefully it'll steam. I'll be steaming 3 pieces of pine and a piece of cherry for that skirt for the table that I'm working on. So we'll get this to temperature. I made this little table to let it sit on, but it is over on this side here is higher than it is on this side, so any condensation or steam that collects inside of the tube, it'll drain out the end. So we'll get this heated up. And alright, my steam box, cylinder, whatever you want to call it, is steaming. So I got the water boiling in there, traveling through the duct into here, and I got these 2 pieces of pine that I resawed and planed down, and I'm going to put them in here. They already got a slight of a curve to them already, and I'm just going to use that curve when I actually clamp it down to my jig. But you can see the steam coming out this little vent hole right here, and it's hot. Most likely it'll be somewhere around 190 to 200 degrees, and we'll go ahead and start. We got it dripping from condensation, and inside, like I said, I have the wires there, and I'll probably leave them in there for about 15 to 20 minutes because they're thin enough where it should warm up fairly quick. And we'll place them inside and rest them on those pieces of wire, and put the cap back on. Alright, I wanted to show you all my jig. It's just a piece of plywood, and I measured it and drew I guess it would be a quarter of a circle. This is my jig for holding those pieces of wood that I'm steaming currently over there. I got about 5 more minutes on steaming, and we'll clamp them down to this jig. It's just to pre-bend them. I will go back and glue them together so it kind of stiffens them up. Alright, I'm going to pull that wood out of here, out of my steam box over there, and clamp them to my jig. I'm wearing gloves because this wood is very hot, and line them up, clamp the center of it, and then work my way out. Alright, back to my jig. These are the two pieces that I bent earlier. They kind of kept some of the shape, but they will definitely keep the shape once I glue them. But before then, I have the other piece of pine and the other piece of cherry in there, so I got to attach it here and bend those as well. So we'll get to it. Alright, sorry my battery died, but I have the 3 pieces of pine bent to this jig. I did the first 2 earlier, and then I just had the third one inside of my steam box, and then I also had the piece of cherry. All of it's bent here. I'll leave it there overnight, and tomorrow I will come back and I will glue all the pieces together. When I take off the clamp, it's going to spring back some, but once I glue all the pieces together, it will hold its shape.